the cousin of Josh Duggar, remembers questioning him about supposedly molesting sisters. Amy King vividly recalls going up to her cousin Josh Duggar after he was charged with the abuse of 4 of his sisters. When the TLC reality series 17 Kids and Counting debuted in 2008, King's enormous extended family gained widespread recognition. However, the show was cancelled in 2015 as a result of the allegations made against Duggar. King was astonished to hear about the charges, having learnt about it like the rest of the world via the news. "I went inside the trailer where he was staying and asked, 'How could you do this?'" In an interview with Vanity Fair that was released on Wednesday, King stated, "I was very bold about that." Duggar allegedly stated that he hadn't singled her out because he knew better. Duggar was brought up under the stringent interpretation of Jim Bob and Michelle Duggar's fundamentalist Christian sect, the Institute in Basic Life Principles. King, the sister of Jim Bob's sister Deanna, was raised outside of that setting and was permitted to listen to the radio among other things. King claimed that for the course of the more than 100 episodes she featured in, her conservative uncle had control over what happened on the program. She now thinks that the reason she was given so much attention on the show was so that Josh would be distracted by her oddities. King told Vanity Fair, "I was furious that I had to watch the news to find out about the scandal. I felt as though they didn't want to tell me, and I wasn't worth telling. Shield me. They desired to keep it inside their own bubble and didn't want anyone to find out. IBLP secrets grow like wildfire. Things are not visible." Duggar issued a public apology in 2015 for what he called wrongdoing, and what his parents called some very bad mistakes. As an alternative to facing criminal charges, he was sent to a religious camp. Duggar was detained in 2021 after being accused of receiving and having materials pertaining to child sexual assault. Receiving and possessing material depicting minors engaged in sexually explicit content was the final charge against the father of 7 children. In 2022, King was given a sentence of 12.5 years in prison, which he has deemed insufficient.